Hi, everyone, and welcome. Allie, take it away.
Right.
Oh, it sure is. Good stuff there, Allie. Here we go. And it's the Suns to start out. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. Now here's Booker. Just 5 on the clock. And Gobert with a block.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back.
Ball against Conley. Stolen by Bridges. Down low. And stolen by Gobert. Pass to Mitchell. Takes the 3. And Ayton pulls it down. And it's Phoenix's ball. Booker with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Now Ayton. Here's Bridges. Outside Booker. Driving to the basket. 4 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. And Conley grabs the miss.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovich. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, that's about hustle and effort from Bogdanovich. To go after the rebound with that kind of intention is exactly what you hope for as a coach.
Now here's Booker. Inside. Ayton finds Booker. Poke loose. To the middle. That's good from Ayton on the assist from Booker.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
Gobert with a screen on Booker to the inside. Ayton against Mitchell. Pass to Johnson. Back to Ayton. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Paul into the lane. Hangs.
Rudy Gobert is as intense a defender as you're going to find in the NBA, and he refuses to give up anything easy.
And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Now here's Paul. From deep, Johnson. Here's Ayton. And he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket. Ayton's gotten his second bucket.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing excellent.
Outside Conley. Outside Mitchell. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first. Rebounded by Johnson.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
Let's remember that during his 1 year in college, Devin Booker played alongside Karl Anthony Towns on a team that finished 39-1. Can you imagine dealing with both those guys?
Now here's Mitchell. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Gobert with the bucket.
Well, Donovan Mitchell excelling at taking what he sees in pick and roll. Boy, an all-star from his 3rd season, and Donovan Mitchell continues to thirst for improvement. Scoring, rebounding, playmaking, everything climbing year after year. Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
Pass to Gobert. Now Bogdanovich. Stolen by Ayton. To the paint. Here's Bridges, and it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
To the left wing. Gobert with it. Left side, Bogdanovic. Clock at 6. Pass to Gobert. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And it's Mitchell. The miss. Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Bridges on the attack. And it's Bridges with the jam.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage.
Booker against Mitchell. O'Neal on the wing. Back to Mitchell. Bogdanovic down low. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Suns on top.
Fans, your Jazz Dancers. Fans, your Jazz Dancers.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
On the court right now for the Suns. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Here's O'Neal. Nice D from Bridges. The Suns leading. Booker, the pass to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Now here's Paul. Looking for his first basket still in this one. For 3, Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. And we see teams that win in the regular season but can't translate that to the playoffs, Doris. What are some of the reasons that can be the case?
I mean, B.A., the first thing that comes to mind is the postseason, we know, is just a series of adjustments. We call them adjustments on adjustments on adjustments. Certainly it helps to have great shot makers, being able to score when your first or second option is taken away, because at that point, every defense takes away your best abilities as an offensive team.
Now here's Paul. 7-point game, biggest lead so far.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Down low, back to O'Neal. Driving inside. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
Booker, the pass to Bridges. Now here's Johnson. Ayton in the high post. Outside Booker. Booker missing again.
Boy, he cannot get anything to fall, but the teammates, boy, have they delivered.
And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Back to Gobert. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. O'Neal on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Mitchell. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
You get the sense that a little bit of pressure makes Donovan Mitchell elevate his game. Under duress of the shot clock, no problem.
Ball passes to Bridges. Pass to Booker. Let's go with a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Booker's got 6 in the quarter.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Outside Mitchell. From deep. Counted from distance. Mitchell's got 5 points.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own 3. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
Conley against Paul. Outside Booker. The 3. And it's Booker again missing.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Outside Bogdanovic. And again, And it's Utah with a three.
Well, no hesitation from Bogdanovich in the catch-and-shoot situation. Beautiful.
Outside Paul. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Team foul.
Here's Johnson. What? No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Lets it go from deep. Fires in the triple. And the Suns lead by 5.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Here's Mitchell. Hauled in by Paul.
Not his best night and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Ayton against Gobert. Back to Johnson. Outside Booker. Just 4 to shoot. Outside Paul. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. There's 39 seconds left to play in the half. To the inside. It's stolen by Johnson. It's Booker on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. Ayton against Bogdanovich. And it's going to be a 3-second call. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Outside Mitchell. Back to Conley. Outside for Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Shoots over Ayton. No good from 11 feet. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. And Holiday, here we go. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Boy, I give Rudy Gobert a lot of credit for how he responded after the early days of COVID. This guy was made a scapegoat, and he was the first player to test positive. This guy has come back stronger from adversity. You have to love that.
And the Suns shooting about 47%. A nice number. Greg passes to McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
And it's O'Neal off the drive. Phoenix grabs the miss. And Gobert wore it for that unfortunate joke with reporters. But lest we forget, he apologized and donated over $500,000 to COVID relief.
Well, incredible to take what was a tough moment in his career, have the maturity to talk to his teammates, try to heal any rift there, and it shows you what Rudy Gobert is all about.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. And so the ball out of bounds. McGee tucks it last. The Jazz have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Crowder outside. Pass to Holiday. Launches it. Nails it from 3.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Whiteside with a screen on Holiday. Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Holiday. Inside, Pascal drops in the layup for two.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
For Phoenix, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Now here's Holiday, tightly guarded. Pass to Shaman. Holiday up top. And here is McGee. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Out to Craig. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Utah trailing here. Here's House. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pascal inside. Defended by Craig. Pascal can't hit. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Oh, deflected. McGee passes to Holiday. There's the drive. Back to McGee. Nifty move. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. McGee's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Clarkson outside. They get it again. Kicks it out to Pascal. Pass to Clarkson. Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Holiday. And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. Good on the bucket.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
1:07 left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Shamet. Lets the three fly. The rebound by Whiteside. It's Shamet on the wing. Drains the triple. Shamet's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Suns?
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Pass to Craig. Right side, Holiday. Craig passes to McGee. Now Holiday. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And he makes a first. And a new group getting ready for the Suns. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for McGee. Johnson comes in for Crowder. Bridges, he's checked in for Craig. And it's Booker in for Shamet. Now here's Clarkson. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Alexander Walker. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Yes, it's good.
Well, as soon as you recognize a size mismatch, you have to attack.
Outside Holiday. He gets it up. No good on the buzzer beater. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Suns ahead, up 6.
All right, Booker's coming out of the court.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And so, in the game for Phoenix, the duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Aaron Holiday out there with Devin Booker. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And the Jazz with possession here. Coming off a Suns make. Pass to Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. To the paint. Tipped. Stolen by Ayton. Bridges left side. The kick out to Johnson. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Booker against Mitchell. Now here's Bogdanovich. Drives to the hoop. And slammed it home. And a foul. foul. A chance at another point at the line. That's on Mikal Bridges.
Very hard to stop Bogdanovic. He's excellent at keeping his follow-through despite taking the contact.
The Suns making a switch here. Ball's checked in, and the basket by Bridges.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Mitchell misses. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. And Booker with the jam.
Wow, the inability to counter the vertical of Devin Booker. Up and in.
Conley against Paul. O'Neal on the wing. Shoots over Bridges. That shot missing. And Phoenix the other way now. Oh, got a piece of it. And they go to the intentional foul.
DeAndre Ayton. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Mitchell.
A smart defender. Booker can anticipate and uses good balanced movement to get in position.
From deep, Johnson. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Outside Mitchell. To the middle. Here's Bogdanovic. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Bogdanovic has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
Pass to Booker. From deep, Johnson. Sure, from 3-point range.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
Ball against Conley. Pass to Booker. Launches a 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. From 11 feet away. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. Conley against Paul. Shot clock at 6. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Well, spectacular athleticism from the 7-foot center Gobert. Wow.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And here's Paul. Bridges outside. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And so it's Utah with it. 8-point game. Bogdanovic on the wing. Conley passes to Mitchell. Stolen by Booker. Paul with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Back to Paul. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bridges outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Booker. Over Bogdanovic. And that one comes up a bit short.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Here's Bridges. Outside Booker. Offline with a 3.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
To the inside. The kick out to Paul. Stolen by Conley. To the paint. It's tipped. Stolen by Booker. From deep 3-point range. Offline. So the Suns win it. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. So the Nuggets win the tip. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. Sinks the three-pointer. And Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big men up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
And so the Denver Nuggets get the first points on the ballgame. Lock at 6. Kindly the pass to Bogdanovich. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Gobert can't hit.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Conley against Murray and a missed layup.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Murray looking around. The pass to Jokic. Murray against Conley. Back to Jokic. Spins. Barton dishes to Porter. No good from outside.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Bogdanovich left side. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Denver ball.
Denver's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter.
And you watch Porter. Unbelievable potential. He makes some plays that just leaves you shaking your head.
Gordon kicks to Jokic. Murray the pass to Jokic. Gordon against Bogdanovich. Denver needs to get off the shot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And the team has talked, Greg, about having high hopes for Porter. What does he need to do, though, to reach that next level?
And frankly, more maturity is going to lead to greater consistency. He missed his only season in college, missed his first season in the NBA, and this guy's still making up for lost time.
Now here's Conley. Kicks to Bogdanovich. To the middle. And stolen by Barton. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. It's been a slow start here for Utah. Still without a basket in the game. Conley's shot is off.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Now here's Murray. It's Barton on the wing. Shoots the three. Good on the three-point shot.
Very respectable perimeter game that Will Barton has. Fully capable of connecting from there.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. And he uses the glass on the lane.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
Murray, the pass to Porter. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Back to Jokic. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Denver Nuggets. Left side, Porter. Pass to Jokic. Lets it go with the three. Gobert pulls it in. Jazz trail by 4. On deep. Jokic grabs the miss.
Currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
The Nuggets with another miss.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
The feed to Bogdanovich. Gobert in the corner. Back to Bogdanovich. And the shot goes down.
Excellent fundamentals by Bogdanovich. I mean, he really excels at keeping his balance even when the defense tries to get physical with him.
Now here's Murray. Wide open look. And he hits the jump shot. Murray's got 5 points so far.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Mitchell against Barton. Here's Gobert. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And the bulk of Gobert's offense is going to come down low. Even if the D knows that, it can still be tough to stop.
Murray dishes to Barton. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Barton's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
And so the first quarter is in the...
All right, Lucas coming onto the court. Come on, get down.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. That's the group right now for Utah.
And that's Mitchell at his best, playing the quarterback on this offense and leaving the D grabbing for air.
Here's Murray. Scores after the quick crossover. Murray's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
And guys, if the defense pays too much attention to Murray as a scorer, he can find his teammates with the pass.
And you know what, Greg? That surprised me. Watching him just the 1 year in Kentucky, I didn't know he had that in his package, but he's a terrific passer. And you're right. His feel for the game is outstanding.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Back to Barton. 3-pointer. Utah with the rebound. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Gobert. 6 to shoot. The 10-footer. Bogdanovich, know what? Denver leading by 4. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. Arguably, because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about, and their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking, we'll keep listening, and David, thank you very much. Here is Conley. After the basket by Will Barton. Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. Driving in time. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And how about the strength from Mitchell? Looking tough and determined on that aggressive take inside.
Murray, the pass to Barton. Jokic with it. Outside Gordon. Barton against Mitchell. Back to Gordon. Bogdanovich knocks it loose.
Wow. I mean, we don't normally see a rejection from Bogdanovich. I mean, the effort was great, and the shot block was a surprise.
Murray against Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Oh, good with the triple.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. From deep three-point range. Denver with a new 14. Outside Gordon. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. Jazz trail by 4. There's 1:26 left in the first half. He can't hit that time. Murray against Conley. Murray kicks to Jokic. And again, Denver no good.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Conley against Murray. It's deflected. Takes a 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists now in this one. O'Neal dishes to Conley. Back to O'Neal. He kicks to Gobert. Back to O'Neal. Shot clock at 5. Down low. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Gordon finds Porter. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Beautiful catch and flush right there by Porter Jr. gliding into that alley-oop.
And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Back to Barton. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Denver.
It's obvious that Barton's jump shot has come a long way. Right now, he's pretty solid at catching and shooting.
Now, here's Mitchell. And we finished one half of basketball. Nuggets ahead. They lead by... All right, Dave, thank you. And time now... With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Taking a look at the Nuggets, they've got Green. Monte Morris is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. It's Najee in at the 4.
And that's exactly what you want to start the second half. Smart play call.
Yeah, they want to get the half off to a quick start, and they know who to go to.
Now, here is Morris. He takes it in. That one falls. Morris has got his first basket of the night. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes, in your mind, those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
Pascal, rebound by the Nuggets. Morris outside Green. Back to Morris from downtown. That one's not going to go. So Utah will take it the other way.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pascal's shot is off. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Denver. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Morris with the bucket.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Clarkson taking his time here. Now the pass to House. The Jazz again can't hit it. Denver leading by 15.
You know, maybe not the destructive force he was before the ACL tear, but Cousins still has the size, skill, and understanding of the game to be a contributor.
For Utah, they've got just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Pascal's shot is off.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Morris against Clarkson. And too long on the shot.
And some career low numbers last season. Where does Cousins go from here?
Well, Greg, I think the biggest thing with him is health, and health affects conditioning, and those two things, two sides of the same coin. And then I think he has to embrace a willingness to accept the support role at this stage in his career.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-star Bradley Beal says we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. Here's Clarkson. Denver getting their last shot to go. And the rejection by Cousins.
Cousins not one to be challenged there. Tenacious denial.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
1:49 left in the third. 5 to shoot. And stolen by Cousins. Green with the ball. Gay picks him up defensively. Pass to Cousins. There's the triple. Rebound, Utah.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Here's Whiteside. Green with the rebound. The Nuggets leading by 15. To the middle. And Forbes has it in the corner. Traps in the tray. Forbes has got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, that's really the biggest reason Forbes is out there, guys. Find space on the perimeter and knock down the three-point shot.
Clarkson passes to House. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
Morris with the bucket.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Here is House. He feeds it to Whiteside. Sinks that one from the post. Whiteside's got his first bucket of the night.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Morris kicks to Cousins. Najee passes to Forbes. Over House. Forbes can't get it to go. Gay scanning before. Drops in the layup for 2.
You know what? When he's got the chance to get inside, Gay's going to take it, fellas. I mean, he doesn't waste those opportunities.
And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Denver sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. the fourth. We'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And so here's Denver. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the 4th quarter. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there at Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. Now here's Porter. Shot clock at 5. Nice move. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Porter's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Nuggets. Conley kicks to O'Neal. Pass to Gobert. O'Neal against Porter. Out to Conley. Driving the lane. That shot missing. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Barton right side. Pass to Jokic. Stolen by Michael Conley. O'Neal dishes to Gobert. Mitchell outside. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Now here's Conley. Feeds to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And all of that size rolling there after that screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll.
Here's Murray. Barton outside. The pass to Jokic. Dishes it to Murray. Over Conley. Murray, no good.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
And it's Conley penetrating. And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career, it had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
14 feet away. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Sinks the triple. Jokic has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And it's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Kicks to Porter. Barton against Mitchell. Murray for 3. Rebound, Utah. Bogdanovich has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. Here's Mitchell, and he drives in. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Murray dishes to Porter. Murray right side. Back to Porter. Murray outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Launches it. Knocks down the 3 ball. And the Nuggets lead by 18.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Now, here's Mitchell to the inside. And stolen by Barton.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It could definitely be considered a statement win for Denver.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Jokic.
Boy, the way he orchestrated the pace was impressive. I mean, moved the ball around, made good things happen with the pass. Well done.
Here's Murray. Michael Conley making his last shot. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Back to Jokic. Just 5 on the clock. Barton wide open. He fires from outside off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Murray with it. Conley picks him up and finished off by Porter.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Here's Mitchell. And it's Jokic with the rebound. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this point. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. His personality. That was a great story, Dave. Thank you. And so off the tip, it's Utah. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. They've got Reggie Bullock, Luka Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Finney Smith in at the 4. And so it's Dallas with them, following the miss by Michael Conley. On the wing, Doncic. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Jazz.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Mitchell outside. And there's the drive. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Buries it from three-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Conley. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, if you give Mike Conley any kind of position on the interior, he is just crafty enough to finish it.
The 3 for Doncic. Hits the three-point bomb. Doncic has got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Mavs. Outside Conley. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Missed inside. Here's Brunson. And a miss there on the triple. The Jazz have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today.
And the point guard, Jalen Brunson, I played against his father, Rick, for many years. And the young fella showing he might have what it takes to improve on his old man.
And that's coming from you, who knows a little something about father-son point guard duos. Maybe Cole will have a chance to do the same, young sir.
Ouch. Oh. Gobert pulls it in. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Utah Jazz, trailing by 2. Good on the triple.
Oh, the defense has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Mitchell outside. Lock at 6. Driving the lane. Poke loose.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Shoots the 3. Rebound, Utah. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, kicks it to Conley. Stolen by Brunson. To the paint. It's stolen by Gobert. Elbow shot. Gets a hand on it, and it's Bogdanovich on the foul.
Well, that's about hustle and effort from Bogdanovich. To go after the rebound with that kind of intention is exactly what you hope for as a coach.
Now here's Brunson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Doncic with a screen on Mitchell. Brunson the pass to Doncic. Here's Finney-Smith. Here's Bullock. Finney-Smith kicks to Doncic. Off target from outside.
It's close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Jazz trail by 3. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Brunson against Mitchell. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Defense right on him. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Dallas ball.
Mavericks leading by 3. Doncic looking it over. To the right side. Inside. And Doncic throws it down.
Authoritative finish by Luka Doncic above the rim.
Mitchell outside. 19 seconds left to play in the first. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Doncic from deep three-point land. Misses the deep three-point attempt. It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. He notched 8 points in the quarter. And
All right, Lakers coming onto the court. Come on, get down.
some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group right now for Utah. Now here's Conley. He's guarded closely. Unable to get that one. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Stolen by Mitchell. And now Utah, fast break, ahead. It's blocked.
Powell is exceptional at timing for blocks, rises up and sends it back.
Bullock, good. Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
Here's O'Neal. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Doncic from deep three-point land. Passes it to Conley. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Conley against Doncic. Now here is Conley. He's covered closely.
Just has lost the feel in terms of scoring here in the second quarter.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Utah with the rebound.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Mitchell up top. Brunson covering. Now Mitchell. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile One block a moment ago.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
5 on the clock. Conley kicks to Mitchell, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Mavericks ball.
Quarter two, and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. The drive by Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
Well, Luka Doncic, because he understands windows of opportunity, has the footwork and the change of pace, the drive is easy for the Don.
Mitchell passes to Conley. Shot clock at 6. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive.
Practice foul called on Dorian Finney-Smith. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. And here's Conley outside.
Their offense has all but disappeared this quarter, shooting in the low 30s for the game. They had some success in that first quarter, but not much since then.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Another miss by Utah.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Pass to Doncic. Back to Brunson. Pass to Doncic. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Boy, and the foul. Doncic has got great upper body strength, completes the play. Nicely done.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Brunson. To the paint. Powell with the steal. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Here's Finney-Smith. Nailed from three-point land. Finney-Smith's got the lead up to 11 now for the Mavs. For Utah, they've gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Here's Conley. Takes it inside. Lays it up and puts it in. Conley's got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, Mike Conley, the ability to change gears on the drive, that is pretty.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
To the middle. It's picked off. Powell down low. Gobert on him. And got hung up on the dunk. Quite enough elevation there, I guess. Here's O'Neal. He dishes it to Gobert. And that concludes the first half. Mavericks ahead, up by 9. It's time now to go court. Thank you, David, and we'll be back. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, this guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the floor for Dallas, we've got Davis Bertans. He's out there with Boban Marjanovic. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Green. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Gobert finds Mitchell. Bangs home the trifecta. Mitchell's got 7.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's shot mechanics from the time he entered the league to what we're seeing now. It's refined. It's on balance. And boy, does he make good.
On the pass to Hardaway. Passes it to Marjanovic. 4 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Marjanovic with a screen for Green. They get it back. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Marjanovic has got his first basket of the night. Mitchell against Hardaway. Now, here's Mitchell. Guarded closely. Bogdanovich inside. Bertans defending. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Green passes to Bertans. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Doris, one thing you and I love about Davis Bertans is accurate three-point shooting.
Well, let's be real. In the modern NBA, there may be no more value to skill than range shooting. Now, when you couple that with Davis' size, look out, folks.
Dallas making a switch here. Kleba's checked in. Kicks to Clarkson. He takes it in. Alexander Walker passes to Pascal. Whiteside, a screen on Bertans. And that's a foul called on Davis Bertans. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Now, here's Pascal. 6 on the shot clock. Feeds to Clarkson. It's stolen by Bertans.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
Jazz passing it around. On the wing, Green. He's covered by Whiteside. And finished off by Bertans.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. On the wing, Hardaway. This one for 3. Rebound, Utah. They're looking now at a sizable deficit.
And there's still time left, so they don't necessarily have to really rush the game. They need to avoid that.
And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for Dallas. Whiteside finds Pascal. Here's Alexander Walker. Can they get it? Green with the rebound.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Dinwiddie wide open. Dallas no good that time either.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Bertans against Clarkson. Count that one.
Well, Jordan Clarkson loves the offensive end, and he's in the flow on that drive. That's nice.
Dinwiddie outside. The dish to Hardaway. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That's his first foul.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Conley scanning the floor. Pass to Gobert. Conley up top. Guarded by Doncic. Powell with the steal. Here we go. All alone. Here's Finney-Smith. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, Powell understands the value of igniting the fast break, getting easy baskets for his team. Nice active hands.
Conley against Doncic. Here's Bogdanovich. Up and in on the layup.
Well, Bogdanovich looking so comfortable close to the rim. Just extends past the defense beautifully.
Doncic passes to Bullock. Lets it go with a 3. Down low. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Pass to Finney-Smith from the arc. Rebounded by the Jazz. O'Neal's got 5 rebounds tonight. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Mavericks lead by...
your Jazz Dancers.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3 safety. That's the group right now for Utah. Here's Doncic. And another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Mitchell outside. To the inside. Gobert down low. Powell on him. Gobert can't hit. Mavericks leading by 14. Powell with it. Conley picks him up. And the Jazz pushing it up now. There's O'Neal with the 3. Another miss by Utah. Brunson with a clean look. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Brunson's got his first 3 points of the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Conley against Powell. Conley kicks to Gobert. Shot clock at 6. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own 3. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
Doncic from deep 3-point land. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. And it's no good. Outside Bogdanovich. Now here's Bullock. Covered by Mitchell. And it's Doncic missing.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
O'Neal with it. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Bullock. Pulls it from 20. Brunson kicks to Doncic. Fires the 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Back to Conley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Shoots over Brunson, and the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut down now to just 12 points with the basket for Mitchell.
Well, we've seen Donovan Mitchell extend his range and be able to finish at the cup. Sometimes the mid-range is what's available.
Doncic with it. Conley picks him up. Here's Finney-Smith, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Mavericks lead by 14.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. Here's Gobert. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Powell. Doncic way outside. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Mitchell, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell, his leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Drills it from outside. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Mavericks.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shot.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Luka Doncic.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 35 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Well, Luka Doncic has proven unequivocally to be the best player in the 2018 class. You've got to give Dallas credit for its absolute belief that that was the case.
All free throws good from Doncic. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Utah getting another chance here. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And the 3 off target. And here's Brunson. There's the pass to Doncic. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.
Oh, say does that.
And two elite teams here. You hear players say that it's just another game. But Grant, I'm not sure that's true.
Well, we all know you want to bring the same focus and intensity to every game. But the reality is, players get up for the big games, B.A.
So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position, locking down the middle. Here's Conley. Outside Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Booker. Mitchell into the lane. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Crowder outside. Bridges with it. Now Bogdanovic defending. Here's Ayton. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Conley against Paul. Conley passes to Bogdanovic. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovic set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Outside Conley. Bogdanovic with a screen on Paul. Here's Conley. And Chris Paul clears it away.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
The Jazz have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Paul against Conley. Pass to Mitchell. It's blocked.
Well, more than capable as a defender. Bridges with a great job using his length.
And it's Paul off the drive and stolen by Gobert. And so they foul intentionally.
Mikal Bridges. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Mitchell against Booker. Shoots from the baseline.
Good show of strength and confidence from Devin Booker that time. I like to see him active on the defensive end.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
His first personal foul.
It goes on Mike Conley.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Both free throws good from Booker.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Outside Mitchell. Back to Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. There's the 3. Shot clock at 5. Here's Gobert. That shot is off. And Phoenix the other way now. It's Booker on the wing. Stolen by Conley. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes.
Conley passes to Gobert. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
Now here's Paul. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Booker can't get it to go. The Jazz have gone 3 of 7 so far. There's Bogdanovic with the 3. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Man, that's his shot. maybe he was too wide open.
Down low. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Outside Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Stolen by Bridges. And here comes the break by himself. And Ayton with the stuff.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist by Conley.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Now here's Paul, looking for his first basket still in this one. Booker can't get it to go. For Utah, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. And Conley with the three.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Whew, I love it.
Booker, the pass to Paul. Bridges with it. 16 seconds left to play in the first quarter. With the 10-footer. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Personal foul. 4th team foul.
And so it's Utah with it. 3-point lead.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
And he drops the first.
At the line for the Jazz, Mike Conley.
Both shots good from the strike. Just 4 seconds left in the first quarter here. It's good if it goes. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Jazz out.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for Newark, John Pacers.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5. That's who's out there for Phoenix. It's Booker on the wing. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Jazz.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Pass to Mitchell from downtown. Hauled in by Paul. The Suns trailing. And here's Booker. Inside and stolen by Gobert. Mitchell with the ball. And Bridges picks him up defensively. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And good whistle there.
And he knocks down the first one. And we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. In today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. Now Paul. Now quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game. Stolen by Conley. And Mitchell with the slam.
The fast break opportunity isn't wasted on Mitchell. His quickness, a big part of his success.
Pass to Bridges. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Ayton with a screen. Clock at 6. For 3, Booker hits the trifecta. Booker's got 5.
Just not thinking about it twice. Devin Booker with the ball. He's going to let it rip.
Now here's Mitchell from about 19. Second chance shot. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Chris Paul, and that one falls for Gobert.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock. Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
Now here's Conley. He's got 5. And he drives in. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Well, Ayton flashing some good movement there and great timing.
Booker, the pass to Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising. In a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
And so it's Utah with it. Coming off a Suns make. Back to Conley. Pass to Gobert. Ayton with the defensive effort.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Ayton out there playing poker with the flush.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Ball against Conley. Outside Mitchell. Conley up top. And he banks in the layup. He has 7.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Ball against Conley. Outside Booker. From deep. And the Suns get another 3.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the 3-point shot.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd team foul.
And the Jazz with possession here. Pass to Mitchell. With the drive. And Mitchell with the slam.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy is incredible.
Outside Paul. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Ayton. Bridges outside. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. 41 seconds left in the first half of this one. Here's Conley. Lays it up and banks it in. And now a 3-point Utah lead.
And Conley loves to get into the lane, using his quickness and athleticism to perfection right there.
Paul passes to Booker. Now Bridges. And here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Powerful. He saw an opening and turned it into a highlight reel.
And just sent it down with some force.
And typically he is not the major force in that regard, but good enough to punish a soft defense on that play.
And Mitchell with the slam.
Putting his athleticism to great use. When Mitchell takes the initiative, he's hard to stop.
Booker fires from way outside. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And the first half. Through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
So on the floor for Utah, Hassan Whiteside is out there with Eric Paschall. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Daniel House. And it's Gay in at the 3, the small forward. Outside Holiday. Takes it inside. Pass to Craig. Back to Holiday. Outside Craig. Let's go with a 3. They grab their own miss. McGee passes to Holiday. Johnson against Pascal. 5 to shoot. Here's McGee. Good work defensively by Pascal. Utah leading.
Whiteside, a second-round pick in 2010, and it's taken him a while to get the footing here after stops in China, Lebanon, and some time in the G League.
Now here's Clarkson. And a minute played as the second half gets going. And that one good.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
On the wing, Holiday, defended by Whiteside. McGee's shot is off. They talking about Whiteside growing into an NBA player. You have to credit the G League for developing his game, Brent.
Yeah, and he had a lot of stops. He played in Reno, and Sioux Falls, and for RGV, and then in Iowa. And some guys just aren't ready. You got to get both in physical and in mental shape to take on the rigors of an 82-game season. And Hassan Whiteside found his way into that opportunity.
The Suns have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. And Holiday powers it home.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Pascal, nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Outside Holiday. Down low. Here's McGee. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Holiday against Clarkson. Whiteside, the pass to Clarkson. Pascal from outside. He's off on that one. So Phoenix will take it the other way. To the inside. Here's Johnson. Outside Holiday. McGee, a screen on Clarkson. Holiday passes to McGee. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
I know, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Holiday with the ball. Now Whiteside defending. McGee passes to Johnson. McGee, a screen on Pascal. Clock at 4.
They've upped their intensity on defense. A noticeable change from the first half.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Clarkson outside to the paint. Here's Whiteside. Oh, McGee with the block. Here's Shamet. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. And now just a 3-point Jazz lead.
And Shamet doing what he does best, scoring from distance. That's some nice accuracy.
Kicks it out to Pascal. 3-pointer. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Pass to Holiday. This for the tie. Another 3 for Phoenix.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Clarkson up top, covered by Johnson. Clarkson passes to Gay. Here's House. The Jazz again can't hit. The Suns have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Here's Shamet. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. The Jazz have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich. The Jazz again can't hit. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
Utah's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Outside Mitchell. Knocks it down from distance. Mitchell's got 11 points.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Now here's Paul. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Booker can't get it to go. The three from Mitchell. And again, it's Utah with a three.
This is Mitchell at his best. Such an aggressive scorer, always ready to shoot as soon as he catches it.
1 second left. Oh, rejected by Ayton. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of three. Jazz out in front. Up.
All
right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
First team foul.
Utah shooting at a decent clip, 45% for the game. Conley passes to Mitchell. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And the Jazz lead by 5.
All heart. Mitchell scoring down low. I mean, Donovan plays the game with such passion.
Booker, the pass to Ayton. Deflected! And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Phoenix ball.
Now here's Booker. To the middle. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Conley passes to Bogdanovich. The kick out to Conley. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Back to Gobert, 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Here's Crowder. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first.
Crowder not afraid at any time of getting contact.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
They've been penetrating with a certain amount of ease, guys. Just as much in this half as the first.
And it's a feel-good night from behind the three-point line, racking up a ton of threes.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Shoots over Bridges. No good, off the front rim. Phoenix has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Booker finds Bridges. And Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. And why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
Outside for Booker. Knocks it loose. Ball passes to Booker. And there's the drive. And Booker with the jam.
That's got to feel good. A guy who can score, stepping up and hitting buckets, as important as that one.
Outside Conley. The 3 from Mitchell. They get it again. Goes back up. Conley on the attack. The basket drops. And he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way. The Suns have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Paul with it. Pass to Booker.
Utah foul. Royce O'Neal. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Crowder, that's good.
Crowder not hesitating on the offensive end.
Now Conley. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Bridges. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And this is what's expected from Jay Crowder, just the hard work ethic to get in there and play physical.
Pass to O'Neal. Bridges on the double. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That'll be a second foul of the game. Outside Conley. Here's Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Tries a 10-footer. The shot by Conley. No good. The Suns on offense. They're on an 11-3 run. And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Suns.
They keep piling on the assist, guys. They haven't pulled off any in that regard.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Booker from outside the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
And the shot goes down.
Now this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
56 seconds left in the fourth. For 3, Booker. It's good from beyond the arc.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
I've seen that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Now here's Paul. Outside Booker. Going inside. Ayton's got space. Money.
DeAndre Ayton happy to shoot at that range. A stroke.
And here are the Jazz. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Off the mark there with a 3. Ayton finds Bridges. From deep three-point range, no good. So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one. This one was in the balance right until...
Oh, we expect some fireworks tonight, don't we, Clark? These teams can really light it up.
Yeah, you've got great scores on both sides in this one, Kevin, and that makes it difficult to take anything away defensively. It's going to come down to, can you get a few turnovers and some extra possessions? Whichever team does that, I think comes out on top.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. Murray, good.
Well, the contact not affecting Murray one bit. This guy is a really naturally strong player.
Now here is Conley. To the wing right side. Inside, here's Bogdanovich. Lays it up off the glass.
On the perimeter and on the inside, too, Bogdanovich able to put points on the board.
And here is Murray. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. The long-distance three is there. Murray's got 5 now.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
It does a lot for Conley's overall game when he's attacking. He wants to give the D more to worry about than just passing and shooting.
Now here's Barton. Pass to Gordon. Back to Jokic. Denver passing it around. 4 on the shot clock. Denver needs to get off his shot. Offline with his 3. Clark, so unique to have a 7-footer like Jokic who makes everyone around him better.
He is so much fun to watch, Kevin. And he does make everybody better because he plays the game simply and effectively. He once said, a point makes you happy, but an assist makes you and your teammate happy. How about that? Jokic could probably average double-digit assists anytime he wants to. And I think it might happen before his career is done.
This is his first free throw of the game.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
Now here's Murray. 5 points in the game. Pass to Jokic. And Jokic slings it in.
Quick reaction that time by Jokic. Very impressive. Good at rolling to the right spot after setting the screen and doing it quickly.
Bogdanovich. And it's Bogdanovich on the foul. Bogdanovich has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
Gordon finds Jokic. Now here's Murray. Outside Gordon. Launches a 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Bogdanovich with it. Now defended by Jokic. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Conley. A 3. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Porter with the steal. Murray against Conley. Passes it to Gordon. Jokic with it. For 3. And another miss by Denver. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Bogdanovich dishes to O'Neal. And Bogdanovich kicks to O'Neal. Back to Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And, you know, stretching out for that one, Bogdanovich showing a little elevation for a guy who typically stays close to the ground.
Now here's Murray. He has 5. Lets it go from deep. Not going to go that time. And it's Utah the other way. Right side, Bogdanovich. On the wing, Mitchell. Bogdanovich with the screen. Wound up there for Bogdanovich. And here they come. And Barton throws it down.
And Gordon using his cat-like quickness there to disrupt the passing lanes, leading to the transition hoop.
And it's Conley penetrating. Bogdanovich with a screen on Murray. Murray against Conley. And there's the pass to Bogdanovich. Banked in off the glass. Bogdanovich has got 8 points.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Murray, the pass to Barton. Outside, Porter. Back to Barton. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3.
And you talk to Murray. He said it was a lot of fun to grow up in Canada. Wanted to prove that you can play ball there and still get to where you need to go.
Now here's Gobert. Kicks it to O'Neal. Just 5 to shoot. Into the lane. No good on that one. Good defense by Jokic. To the middle. Here's Gordon. And then Gordon hit the dunk.
You know, I really like seeing this from Murray. Looking to get his open teammates involved. Being a willing passer is impressive to his teammates.
Now here's Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. No good on the triple. And as a prep, Murray formed a duo with Thon Maker to defeat some top American school.
And Murray blew up in some of the showcases. 5-star recruit, top 10 pick. Canada producing yet another exceptional talent.
You know, there's a lot to be excited about with Porter. He's got a really special blend of size, athleticism, and advanced skill.
And really only because of injury did Porter fall to the 14th pick back in that 2018 draft.
Yeah, and you remember, Greg, before the college season began that year, he was in the mix to be taken #1 overall. But you know what? The injury happened, and he's in a really good spot now. He could eventually become a multi-time All-Star.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Murray kicks to Porter. Pass to Gordon. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Mitchell dishes to O'Neal. Mitchell passes to O'Neal. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 1. Took him no time at all on that one. Barton's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
It's obvious that Barton's jump shot has come a long way. Right now, he's pretty solid at catching and shooting.
Conley against Murray. From 6 feet. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nuggets.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Now here's Murray. He has 5. Porter in the corner. No good with the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
To Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Driving in. Barton with the rebound.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Near the 3-point line, it's Porter. Barton against Mitchell. Barton surveying the floor. Passes to Jokic. Now Murray. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Murray's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
The pass to Mitchell. Fires for 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Mitchell's got it all tied up now for the Jazz.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Now here's Murray. 8 points for him. Barton outside. Porter in the corner. 3-pointer. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Mitchell wide open. Again, Mitchell missing. Nuggets have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Here's Murray. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Utah's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And it's sent back by Jokic.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
O'Neal against Barton. Gobert the pass to Conley. Over Murray. That one a little long. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And now let's catch it. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back. After a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Without question, Jamal Murray displaying his skills today.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
You've got Monte Morris. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Green, and it's Forbes in at the 2. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Green finds Morris. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents. And not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list. But then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
Here's Morris after Jordan Clarkson's bucket. Green deciding where to go with it. A 3. And they recover it. Forbes the pass to Green. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Post game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
This is the time now where the officials
At the line for 2.
Previous play is under review.
constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay,
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
The free throw drops for Jeff Green. And once you've played for 10 teams in your career, Clark, there should be some type of prize for perseverance.
Yeah, I hear you on that, Kevin, and I don't disagree with you. I mean, Jeff Green has always had tremendous talent. And just because you have great all-around skills doesn't mean you want to be a star or will be a star. Some guys are better suited to being complementary players, and I think that's who Jeff Green is and how he's been most comfortable with the teams that he's played on.
those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Cousins. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Morris with the bucket.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Clarkson goes in. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Large guard loves to drive it, and somebody on defense needs to rotate in front of Clarkson if you're going to stop him.
Morris looking over the floor. He kicks it to Cousins. Back to Morris. Here's Najee. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Haskell finds Clarkson. And here's Whiteside. Pass to Pascal. Morris against Clarkson. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Right side, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
You know, you go back to when Cousins was drafted, and there were some that questioned his attitude, but lately, I don't think that's the case anymore.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Here's Forbes. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Whiteside inside. He's guarded by Cousins to the left side wing. Here's Pascal. Off target with his 3. And Morris has got the ball here for Denver. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Utah has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. It's stolen by Green. Here's the break. Out to Morris for the lead. That one, no good. And Utah the other way now. Pascal inside. It's good. Pascal's got his first points of the night.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
54 seconds left to play in the third. Cousins finds Green. Tries the spin move. And here's Forbes from the arc. Good as Green picking up the assist. Forbes has got the game tied up here for the Nuggets. Here's Alexander Walker, covered by Morris. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That is his first foul of the game. And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovic. Back to Conley. A 15-footer. Rebound by the Nuggets.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
It's stolen by Gobert. Mitchell outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Mitchell's got 8 points.
Nice look there from Bogdanovic, the shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
Murray kicks to Gordon. And a wide open look for Porter. And that one released in time, but no good. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Utah. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Love how creative Murray is with the ball. Just dribbling through defenders like he's out there by himself.
Conley with it. Now guarded by Murray. And it's Conley penetrating. No good that time. Gordon with the defensive effort.
And you know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that it's just been really cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Now here's Conley. Sweet move. Good. Nothing but net. And the Jazz lead by 1.
And he can hurt you at all 3 levels. Mid-range, in the paint, or deep. Conley can spark this offense.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Murray for 3. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Conley inside the line. Not enough on that one as it misses. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Good to see Gordon coming through with the big basket. I mean, he's no stranger to these high-intensity moments.
Right wing, Mitchell a screen on Porter. Here's O'Neal. Here he goes. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but threw the foul. It'll go to the line. It's going to be on Jokic.
Yeah, really strong offensive thrust there, but then how about the defense able to negate that attack?
Yeah, doing exactly what he had to do right there to make sure he wasn't going to get flushed on or Instagrammed. Already a very confident player, knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Barton against Mitchell. Gobert with the block. And now Utah, fast break. Conley's running. There's O'Neal with the 3. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Jokic with his screen on Conley. Deep 2 from Murray. Gobert with the block. And he's able to get it back. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Tries again. Porter shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
Really love seeing this from Porter Jr. The more aggressive he is, the better he plays.
Michael Porter Jr.
And Porter drops them both.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
Conley against Murray. Outside Conley. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Now Murray. Passes it to Jokic. Back to Murray. There's the 3. Rebound by Mitchell. Utah trailing here. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. There's the triple. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. But wide open, he fires. And another miss by Denver. With the drive. And O'Neal gets it to go. Time running low, guys. And somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might be overturned in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Now here's Murray. Here's the pass to Jokic. Outside Gordon. Like it sits. Pass to Murray. Here's Jokic with the clock winding down. Shot by Gordon wide open. For 3, Murray. He's off on that one. And Utah the other way now. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
The critical possession right here.
Crowd on pins and needles, Kev.
Martin. And no good. Trying to use the gloves. And the Jazz with possession here. It's a 1-point game. Here's Mitchell. Off on the layup. Murray outside. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I'm not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Here's Jokic. The kick out to Barton. Denver calls timeout. They trail by 1. 5 seconds left in the 4th. What do you think, guys?
And this is it, guys. Down one. They've got just enough time to work it around for a good shot. And it better be a good shot because it's the only shot they have.
Boy, the determination on defense is pretty important.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg.
It's the NBA on. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, BA. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the center position. Now here's Doncic. And no good. His first shot of the night, missing. Mitchell finds Conley. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
It's so good to see Mike Conley out there. After all the injuries, I just love how the offense runs with him at the helm.
Here's Brunson. Driving in. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
With two hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Conley passes to Gobert. Blocked. Now here's Finney-Smith. He's guarded by Conley. Here's Doncic. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot.
Off the catch and shoot, Luka is just about automatic. Doesn't waste any time getting to his shot.
Pass to O'Neal, and out of bounds. Dallas will have it. And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, BA. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned. And he's been at this for a long, long time.
Bullock's shot is off. Conley against Doncic. Now here's Conley. He's closely guarded. Count that bucket.
And Conley, because of his quickness and wingspan, he plays bigger than his size.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. The 11-footer. The rebound by Bogdanovic.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Picked by Bogdanovic. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
The effectiveness of Bogdanovic, able to work from anywhere and to get a good shot.
Doncic passes to Powell. Now Brunson. Here's Bullock. 6 to shoot. Going inside. Here's Finney-Smith.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
That one's off.
Now at the line for your Mavericks, Dorian Finney-Smith.
And he's good on the second. Here's Conley. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Mitchell against Brunson. Mitchell into the lane. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Always on the attack. Mitchell loves to drive into the hoop, put the pressure on the D.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Doncic on the wing.
2 minutes remaining.
It's blocked by Gobert.
What timing from Rudy. He is superb at measuring when to go after blocks. I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
For Dallas, they've gone only 2 of 7 so far. A cold start. Gobert against Doncic. It's stolen. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovic. Back to Mitchell. Now Gobert. And now the Mavs on the run. Here's Powell. Off target at the rim.
Ooh, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Conley against Doncic. The shot by Conley, no good. Brunson passes to Doncic. That's a Powell. There's the triple. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Mitchell drives in, and Mitchell with the slam.
If you're the defense, not much you can do. Donovan Mitchell had his mind made up. Bad intentions.
And Doncic launches from deep. He drops it from range. Doncic has got 5.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Doncic against Conley, and he makes it on the layup.
D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Doncic against Conley. It's Doncic with a drive, and Doncic with the jam.
What energy on the drive from Doncic. Charging in before the defense can seal up the gaps.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Off with the layup. Here's Finney Smith. Oh, it's good! He hit it!
Bingo! Oh, what
a nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Jazz out in front, leading by just 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And take a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
We've got Dwight Powell. Jalen Brunson is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Bullock in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Back to O'Neal. Down low. Here's Bogdanovic. Mavericks with a rebound. Outside Brunson. Oh, got a piece of it. And Powell with the stuff.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
And the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complementary role, I had to be able to knock down three-pointers, and I did a pretty good job.
Clock is at 3. Second chance effort, and Gobert with the lay-in. Gobert's got his first basket of the night.
You see how seriously Gobert takes rebounding, just getting after it. Great activity.
Throws it up high. Stolen by Conley. In transition, here come the Jazz. For 3, O'Neal. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. O'Neal's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. The Mavericks trailing. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Back to Doncic. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. Three-pointer O'Neal. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
The Mavericks have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Doncic against Conley. It's Doncic with a drive. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Utah has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. Outside Mitchell. To the inside, Gobert. And he can't jam it through. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Doncic hammers it home.
That's what happens when you let Doncic get this close, using his vertical to perfection.
Inside. Here's Gobert. Unable to get that one. And it's Dallas the other way. Brunson on the drive. Here's Finney-Smith. Got a piece of it. Bogdanovich with it. And it's Brunson picking him up. For three, O'Neal. And another miss by Utah. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And the Jazz pushing it up now. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Dallas shooting about 47%. A nice number. To the paint. Here's Powell. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. The three from Mitchell. And Gobert with the stuff.
This is why Gobert shoots a high percentage. He understands how to carve out room inside and finish.
Doncic passes to Brunson. Back to Doncic. Clock at 6. Here's Bullock. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Utah's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc in the second quarter. Here's Bogdanovich. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Doncic against Conley. Doncic passes to Brunson. Down low. Pass to Doncic. He takes it in. Rebounded by the Jazz. The Jazz on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. And it's O'Neal off the drive.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
First free throw is good.
Shooting for Utah, Royce O'Neal.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Doncic against Conley. Powell, a screen on Conley. Pass to Finney-Smith. Doncic on the wing. He's guarded by Conley. Here we go, 1-on-1. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Conley's got 8.
Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter. Aggressive move inside.
And we finished off 1 half of play. Jazz out in front. With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Taking a look at the Jazz. We've got Daniel House. Eric Paschall is out there with Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Gay in at the 3 slot. And that one's good. Clarkson.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Clarkson against Dinwiddie. Pass to Marjanovic. Outside, Green. Puts up a 3. Doesn't go that time. And Utah will come the other way. Gay inside. Green covering. Back to Gay. Whiteside with it for 3. Gets a hand on it, controls the rebound and the putback. Paschall's got his first points of the night.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Here's Bertans. He gets it in there.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Here's Clarkson. Excellent D there from Dinwiddie. Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
Sinks it from distance.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Well, Grant, if you had to describe exactly what a stretch four looks like, you might be describing Davis Bertans.
Yeah, that's the mold that Bertans has been carved out of. He can draw defenders away from the hoop with his outside shooting, and when he needs to mix it up in the paint and grab some rebounds, he's more than capable of that too.
Outside, Green. Pass to Marjanovic. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one's on Clarkson.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Clarkson with the ball. On the take, and it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Dinwiddie against Clarkson. Outside, Green. Just 5 to shoot. Offensive board. Here's Marjanovic. And Whiteside with a block.
Be careful. Whiteside is the ultimate rim protector.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding. Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Pascal. Here's House. Popped it in on the layup. And the Jazz lead by 9.
Getting the ball inside, usually a pretty good recipe.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Pass to Finney-Smith. Doncic outside with the drive. And Doncic hammers it home.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
Mitchell drives in, and Mitchell with the slam.
Donovan Mitchell's vertical is insane. He gets off the ground with such ease for these throwdowns.
Pass to Powell. It's Bullock on the wing. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Bullock's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Here's O'Neal. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Powell's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Doncic. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
They finally found their shooting touch after a rough first half.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Brunson. Mitchell drives in, and Mitchell with the slam.
Coach doing a great job of putting Mitchell in pick and roll situations. For a young player, he makes good decisions.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Doncic finds Brunson. Doncic, a screen on Mitchell, and he drives in. Yep, count it.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Mitchell against Brunson. Inside. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Mitchell. Conley's got 10.
Oh, he's wiry strong. Conley's made a living taking contact and making shots.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. reading the defense like a point guard.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Dwight Powell. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then it's Reggie Bullock. And it's Brunson in at the shooting guard. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Pass to Bullock. Back to Doncic. Rebounded by the Jazz. At one point, they led by 16. The kick out to Conley. To the wing on the left. And here's Bogdanovich. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Here's Gobert. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
Inside, Gobert is a nightmare. With his height, it's tough to create good coverage.
Pass to Doncic. Fires the three. Sends it home from three-point land. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Mitchell into the lane. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Pass to Brunson. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
Overall, their shot selection has been much better here in the second half. We'll see if the rest of their game follows suit.
Doncic against Conley. Now here's Mitchell. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Doncic against Conley. Brunson on the drive. And here's Doncic outside. Back to Brunson. The three is up. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now. Mitchell with the ball. Guarded now by Finney-Smith. Now here's Conley. Guarded closely. Doncic grabs the miss. For Dallas, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Pass to Bullock. Back to Doncic.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
First team foul.
Stripped away. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Bogdanovich up top. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Outside for Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Left side Conley. 6 to shoot. Outside Bogdanovich. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Dallas has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. Here's Bullock. Back to Doncic. Launches it. No good that time. And Utah will come the other way. Here's O'Neal. Off the mark, and the drought continues. The Mavericks trailing. Oh, there's the alley. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Here's Conley. Oh, great D that time from Powell. And here's Brunson from the arc. And it's good. Oh, an enormous three-pointer.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Outside Mitchell. Over Brunson. The putback.
Stand with it and Gobert with a high-flying tip-off.
And Dallas with possession. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Brunson. Back to Doncic. And there's the drive. It's good! And he's tied it up. What a shot!
And that finally gets them back to even.
I wasn't sure they had enough time. What an amazing job to battle all the way back out of that huge hole.
Oh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Knocked loose and stolen by Gobert. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And Dallas calls time here. All right, guys, what's your take?
They're in a tough spot. Barely enough time to run the catch and shoot.
This would tie it. Cans it to force overtime.
This is as good as it gets.
Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. They've got Luka Doncic, Dwight Powell out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Bullock in at the small forward position. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. To the inside to take the lead. There's the 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Mitchell, and he gets it to go. Mitchell's got 19 points.
I like that by Donovan Mitchell. Sacrifices his body and takes the hit. That's good offense.
Doncic passes to Brunson. Doncic against Conley. Doncic, no good. Utah leading. And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Overtime just getting started here. Just about a minute in. Mitchell up top. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Finney-Smith with it. He's picked up by Conley.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Shot clock at 6. Tries again. It's good. And the Jazz lead by 2.
Grown man strength right there by Rudy Gobert. Fending off the defense on the way up.
Powell, a screen on Conley. Doncic passes to Powell. Nice move. And Powell with the stuff.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Bogdanovich on the wing. Here's O'Neal. Brunson defending. And falls!
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
The Mavericks have gotten 2 of 4 attempts to go at OT. Right side, Brunson. Doncic up top. To the middle. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Pass to Conley. Fires for 3. Powell pulls it in. Brunson against Mitchell. Powell left side. And here's Doncic. Outside Brunson. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. offense. Here's Utah. The drive by Mitchell. He connects.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. For three, Powell misses the shot. So it's a narrow victory for the Jazz, pulling out the W. Things look